much we did YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another wonderful edition of the Loud Lounge. My name is DJ Slim. German Portfolio, the MC, is in the building. And of course, our sweetie. Now, do you for a box on why?
We're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube. Yeah,
We're on YouTube.
Yeah. Swag overload. And today we're talking sex toys.
I like how you just went straight to the point.
Yeah, we're just talking sex toys.
Okay. Let's talk sex toys.
Sex toys for Ghana, the issue is people really, they hide them. I know a lot of people have sex toys, but there's no official sex toy shop in Ghana. It's like porn on a Ghanaian Twitter space. Everybody could go see them. No retweet, no like. We'll go check them. It's like 1.5 million views. We'll be low key. So who is bringing in these sex toys and how are they distributing them? That is the issue. Number one, I want to ask another question. Why are people even having sex toys in the first place?
Because there's demand and supply.
Why are people having sex toys?
Because we need them. We need sex toys.
Do we need them?
Yes, we absolutely need sex toys.
Really?
Yes. For pleasure. Sometimes it's therapeutic. There are some people who don't enjoy sex because they do not know themselves sexually. And I think the best way as a woman, I don't know about you men, but the best way as a woman to discover yourself sexually, to know what makes you tick, how a man can do this, like what you like about yourself, is to try it out yourself. Touch yourself in certain ways. See what makes you come, what makes you scream, what makes you do.
Such
a pretty lady. Such a pretty lady in the midst of farm boys with sideburns. And you are calling adjective to qualify sex toys and why they are very important.
But you know that sex toys can make you zig zig zig. But a man, it takes some skills, man. For a man
make you
to
what?
make zig zig zig.
No, but on the most serious, how did we get here? How did we get here?
So before sex toys were invented, how were you people discovering yourselves?
I think it's through
VGM.
Unsung orgasm of the year.
We're not singing.
Are you serious?
The whole. I think here in Africa, sex has been put in a certain box because of our cultural and religious backgrounds. Okay, and it's terrible. A lot of people are doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and they're not well educated or well informed about it because they're afraid to be open about it. Some of us didn't grow up getting sex education from our parents. We had to learn on our own. We had to read.
You're expecting our Ghanaian parents to draw you closer and tell you
exactly. But if they from your parents,
yeah.
Okay, so you're one of the.
Very simple. It was a hash conversation.
How did that go?
What don't hold about Benjamin?
You see,
now, at that age,
how old were you though?
That was before I went to my time was a senior secondary school. Was this SHS? It was senior secondary school. So before I ever gone on or now, I quite remember he was traveling and he called me and was like, "But I was going to a boys' school. I don't know why he told me that, but it was all good. But I did not. I did not listen.
So you see, I want to walk you through the evolution.
Right.
So it started from where we don't get educated enough on sex and sex-related things because women deal with so much. There was a time that, should I share? Yes,
sure.
I was dealing with some, as a young woman, I was like 13 or 12. I didn't know what it was, but I was dealing with some sexual issues. Not sex, some vaginal issues. And I didn't know who to talk to because the moment to go and say my vagina, you can't even start that.
My
start, what are you doing with the vagina?
Vagina.
They come out chastising you without listening to you. And now that I'm old, I realize that a lot of young people, so I try to be there for my younger sibling Angela especially. A lot of young people deal with a lot of sex-related health issues that they don't know how to navigate properly. Now, with the influx of Western culture, it's a scene. Okwa brochi who say you can walk around and see sex toy.
Sex shop.
Or the sex shop.
Yeah.
Wato try it. I see, hey.
What is it?
Things day.
Or try at dinner.
Yes.
Okay.
Then they'll tell someone, have you tried this? You know, so that's how it started tripping in one at a time. And all of a sudden...
More fun in retail. Retail.
I don't even know for them. And then we realized that sex is not only a man putting his penis inside your vagina for a woman.
What is sex?
Sex is mental. Sex is physical. Sex is emotional. Hey. Sex is a lot of things.
Ready.
Aden, what is sex to you guys? Papa.
Yeah, baby, for you.
Aden, what is sex to you? Portfolio. Oh, I see.
Sex for men is... No, okay, so like I said earlier on...
I'm interested in this conversation. I'm learning.
Okay, but sex for men is the end product of the action.
Okay.
That is why I said
women have realized that doesn't suffice. We need more than that. And sometimes women are afraid to ask for more. You know,
why?
Maybe after one time, the second time, the man is like, okay, otherwise I'll come here.
No, you know? You guys, what are we expecting? Like after one or twice, then the man says
like
what?
3, 4.
Hey!
What?
You get brother. You get brother. I don't know.
Yeah, I have one brother.
Ide. So you do at this thing you talk him before.
I don't know. I've not had that conversation with him.
Then
before.
do. Says 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait. What's the highest? What's the highest average? Anyway, so women started discovering that there are ways of pleasuring ourselves without involving men because and so we started we've started looking to these things and we've realized that
you started from banana.
And I learned cucumber, but I don't think that any woman will insert cucumber into her vagina. No.
Stop.
Maybe it's something that men say.
You are privy to the vibrators. I can tell you for a fact that there was a year Ghana food, whatever, were encouraging Ghana that, we can see our output and patronage of our agriculture products on the rise. I think, was it one guy from the Ministry of Agriculture? He was enthused about how cucumber usage has shot up in Ghana, not knowing that the purpose of the usage
don't do that.
What? That was the last year or two. They didn't know that why cucumber patronage was on the rise.
You know, cucumber is healthy. When you eat it, it clears it gives you sweet taste. You know,
it gives us sweet taste.
Yeah, taste. Cucumber helps the place taste good. Cucumber, pineapple, fruits generally.
I've been informed that these fruits really.
So maybe we are
They are sweetness for the something.
So maybe we are eating it. We are not putting it there.
So don't.
I saw a video. I've seen a video of a lady inserting a cucumber in the vagina, but it was peeled. And they say that it cleanses the vagina or something.
Hey, I don't know about that.
I've seen a video.
Before,
I've seen a peeled one.
I've never actually seen anyone insert
There was a time there was a social media campaign conscientizing boys that if you sleep over, whether Salome or something, and you see cucumber in a lady's
not
fridge, you should. Charlie, it's a no-go. No. If you dare not enter a lady's freezer and then pull out a cucumber in the name of chewing for what? No, because
for chewing purposes.
No.
And
before vibrators, vibrators are quite expensive.
Yes.
Before vibrators, it was cucumber. That's what I'm saying, that there was that statistics that showed that cucumber patronage has been on the rise, and they didn't know. For Ghana, whatever, they were just jubilating because it was adding up to the GDP. They didn't know that this was why.
But what I'm saying that I cannot confirm that anyone actually does that. Okay. But I'm saying that the conversation around sex has improved. Now, women are very open to talk about sex. Probably not in public, but among ourselves. At first, women were shy to even tell their female, friends that they were having sex. Or they like it a certain way. Or they, discuss sex in general. But now it's changed. Yeah. You see a group of women sit down openly. Me and my girlfriends, we talk about sex. So because the conversation.
How does the conversation start? Like, I'm wondering.
Last night I went to get some. Girl. Yeah.
Okay, so the girls' parliament is like that. Huh? The girls' parliament is like that.
Oh yeah. We talk about you guys. We talk about y'all. Oh yes. If it was trash, we call you trash dick. If it's small, we call you micro penis, okro dick. Like, we got names for y'all.
So guys have been talking else. Like when it's work, you guys like.
Oh, yes, we talk about it. You guys don't talk about us?
Oh, we do, but it was
exactly.
no.
We talk about men. No. We talk about sex. If it's trash, we do say it's trash. Anyway, so.
For us, it's not about the act. It's about the fact that you are playing hard to get you, Charlie. That nigga.
And so you clear.
Or the number of people you know. But it's not like the sex was work and we discuss. I don't know about you.
We do.
Do you guys sit down
especially in uni days? I remember uni days. We could even compare. This guy was this. We talk about sex. Girls talk. We discuss. We dissect. Sex.
Shineki me. But I'm asking, sex toy is only meant for solo play?
No. You can have a partner if the partner is open-minded. And I think that it takes a lot for a man to be open-minded enough to use sex toys on his woman. And if you do that, that woman will never leave you, man. I'm telling you for a fact. If you're a man and you're comfortable enough to use sex toys, it will enhance your sexual life between you and your partner. Because the sex toy can take the woman places that you can never take her. Your tongue cannot zig. You know, it cannot even be moving in and be zigzagging at the same time. You're a human being. You have limited abilities. So if you...
There be a boy who some of us a boy who
okay. I know that there are some women who like a little... There's a tiny little vibrator, something that into their anus while they are... Oh, yeah.
I think that's what they call bedism or something.
No.
Oh, it's not...
That's just like it used to be a thumb in there while in doggy position. Some men will put a thumb. You know that place is sensitive. Am I like?
No.
But I've heard about it. But I asked him. I thought it was good.
I forgot the name. Oh yes, information. We dare YouTube. I think I'm gonna keep this. We dare YouTube.
No, YouTube.
YouTube.
No. So
yes, it used to be the thumb, and now there's something. I've forgotten the name. There's something that they actually sell
like
for that
ball.
purpose. It's like this.
Put your buffet in the country.
You put it in there while you're giving it. So, anything I may say, a man, we like things a certain way. And if you've not explored, you can't really direct the man to take you where you need to get to. Which is why we fall on these sex toys. So if you allow your partner
Is there a sex toy? Is there a sex toy that goes into the anus?
Yes. I nearly called you another name. DJ Slim. Yes. There are so many. There's the rabbit head. There's the vibrator. There's the tongue. There's the dildo itself. There's the dildo and the vibrator. There's so much. There's one that looks like lipstick.
I've seen a hoverboard vibrator. Like, so they're driving on a hoverboard and it's linked directly to their underskirt. So this time you don't wear a trial. You just wear, and like you are riding on a hoverboard and to be like borrowing your OS.
Yes.
That's serious.
The same way we have pockets vaginas for you guys. We have recently I saw Elon Musk kissing a toy. AI toys. You saw it?
Yeah,
they said that's the new and he was so passionate and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Money stops nonsense, doesn't it? Yes. So sex toys they are here to stay. And I know that women are making money, those who are selling it. It has great economic value that we're underestimating. The girls who know where to get these sex toys and they know where the demand is, they're cashing out. Because we like them. Every woman I know, me, that's just me, sweetie, about you. And I'm saying that every woman I know, every sexually active woman I know owns a sex toy. Look at the way you both folded you.
Because
owns a sex toy. I have we all do. So
you all do what?
Yeah?
You all do what?
Excuse me? Please edit that out.
We want to understand.
That.
Yes, where are you shortchanged? Maybe, you see, we want to understand from the angle of, are they shortchanged in the act or something? Because look, I would not advise any guy, with a lady, there are some ladies you just want to explore with. There are some wild ladies like that. Like guys have those girlfriends that they keep just to explore all the weirdest sex styles in it. We have those kind of girls. If I had a serious girlfriend, would never employ these sex toy services in addition to my manpower.
And that's what you are missing.
Because it opened her up for promiscuity.
True.
It's very risky to to let your lady, your serious lady, you think you want to have a future with, adapt to a sex toy lifestyle. Look, when you travel or you go outside the country or you leave this lady,
she won't go to another man.
Her sex fantasy and drive will get to a certain level.
She won't go to another man.
She won't go to another man.
She will rely on the toys.
No, but
she'll be comfortable enough to know that.
No, but the issue is the man performs sexual activities plus the sex toy.
Yes.
And she would want a man to do similar, but you are not present at the moment.
Yes.
So there would be a need to fill in your position, although the sex toy is easily available.
What makes me much more risky is the fact that it's like drug addiction. Okay, you start with cigar. At a point in time, cigar doesn't hire you. Okay, you graduate to weed. Then the weed, you see that Charlie, I high weed, my shiboka, my
amnesia.
Yeah, you try to be man storms your fantasy.
True fonta.
I don't know if the lyrics.
True fonta.
Fantasy folk you be man storms. You have a day on your talk. You did the lyrics. You refi.
Oh man, true fonta.
Then you graduate. So when you open up, you expose your serious. That's why I'm issuing that case. Serious lady you want to have a future with. Then you open her up for promiscuous lifestyle because look, her sexual drive, her fantasies. Now she will start yearning for more.
I thought men wanted a bad girl in bed. So if this is your woman,
but sometimes you want a God-fearing Nicki Minaj. You see, there is that.
So what do you guys really want?
Okay,
because I don't understand.
We want.
You don't want a good girl in bed.
No,
you want a bad girl in bed.
We want meat pie.
But Slim, do you know that there are some people who can never get addicted to stuff? No matter how much they drink, how much weed, how much...
Yeah, I've heard about that.
The same way. So it's not about addictive
but how would
behavior.
We know
it's about control.
How would we know if the woman that we're currently with... How?
Sometimes you can tell if someone will have an addiction problem. You know, they overindulge in stuff.
Okay, so if I introduce my partner to sex toys and it gets to a point where she's not even interested in me, she's just addicted to the sex toys, what happens?
I don't think you'll get there, but if that happens, you are not doing something.
PRO
right?
for Ghana Women and their Self Drive Association that wouldn't get there. Women, what are you?
I don't think that you get there. But if that happens, you just have to wean her off, I guess.
How?
That is another work. I have won you over my entire relationship. We are getting there. You are falling off, and I have to work on your emotions again. The reason why I'm saying this is look. That is what I'm saying, sir. If it's that lady you just want to explore sexually with, it's different because you know that it's just a fantasy kind of relationship.
Okay.
But this happens to be a lady you want to build something with. At a point in time, the sexual life of couple, if you want to take the relationship far, goes beyond sex. At that point, there will be a time where children factor comes in.
Yeah.
Losing your job factor comes in. School fees factor comes in. And so your conversation even about sex as couple, you know sex will be the least on your priority list. At that point in time, you had risked it and introduced her to a wild lifestyle. And when it's not forthcoming,
would you rather your woman looks outside to another penis or to a toy that is just in the wardrobe?
See, I've seen that. I've seen this on social media where people are like, maturity is when you find out that sex toys are your when a man finds out that the sex toy is his partner rather than enemy.
Yes.
But I think it depends on there are individual differences and
the relationship platonic is it erotic? What kind of relationship is it? So
it differs.
Okay.
I think that both of you. No, I'm not judging.
No.
But I think cultural orientation plays a huge role in the perspectives that you're taking on the sex toys. There are some people who do not want to be bound with what society has accepted as correct or wrong, you know. So it's a sex toy. It makes you do A, B, C. Okay, you know, you move on. But, hey, sex toy, it is this, it is that. You're saying that it will replace you. It will do that. It will do that. I think that true freedom will come to you and your partner if you accept that this is not something that comes to replace you. I know for a fact that the first time I got a sex toy, it was because I did not want to cheat, you know. And I know there are other women like that. There are some women who get it because they have health problems with sex, you know. They're unable to come. They're afraid to have sex. People have real health problems when it comes to... Yeah.
They are unable to come.
I know someone who's my age mate. I went to school with her. She's about 29 years old or so. She's never had sex. Not because she doesn't want. She's afraid of penetration. And I told her, how about you get a vibrator? She, yeah. Then I got her one for her birthday. She tried it. She was like, yo.
You got her one for what?
For a birthday, I got a vibrator, a
Wow.
tiny little one.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I'm saying this thing on YouTube.
No, but I'm learning, all this while, apart from the pleasurable element of using vibrator, it's now that I'm also getting psyched up for the fact that there are some people who are, for medical reasons.
Yes, let me finish this trail of thoughts. You'll be surprised. So she started with a vibrator and she enjoyed it, and she said, not knowing, she just had and it was mental for her. The woman she thinks sex, because of all the indoctrination about sex, so many sex, her vagina automatically closes up when she tings about sex. So, like, ostro penetration. What is monyano? What is monyano? Anyway, so she started with that, and I'm like, okay, now try your fingers. I sort of coached her into her sex life, and now this girl.
So a mentor.
Motivation. No, I'm just happy for her because she's exploring.
Or you
so
break
you
out
see,
artist of the year.
The toy helped her to get over that fear. That I think it was a serious phobia. The fact that as a woman you cannot have sex because you're afraid. So these things came to solve real problems. Also give us pleasure, when you guys are being hard to get and not being.
But I feel I can attribute this whole proliferation of sex toy thing to one, bitterness. I think a lot of women are bitter and would rather find a way to replace men as a payback while setting them their own self, obviously. Because
why do you think we hate you guys?
No, I mean people are out of some very toxic relationship and they want to take it out on all men. And so I would rather stay away from anything man. And so they harbor that bitterness and they really know they need a man, but as a revengeful kind of attitude, they go for sex toys.
Isn't that an advantage rather than a disadvantage?
But you guys are bitter. Then two, this whole career woman syndrome. The career woman syndrome is, in fact, if you check the statistics, those who really patronize these sex toys are these career women. Career women having their own stuff going on in the corporate world, bankers, CEOs, and all this kind of.
Because they don't have time for men.
Because
you
finish.
Ego. Oh no.
Ego.
What?
Ego. They are so picky. They want to set some, non-existent standard of the ideal man they want.
You're calling it non-existent.
Because if they get a physique, they expect more. Okay, so I need this kind of man. The same man that should be built around this feat. He needs to be submissive. He needs to understand me. But she is not ready to also compromise to get along. So too many standards. Then they come and counter with because of parts. Okay, go away. No, corporate guy the respect and the kind of submission you want from the guy, will give you because he too.
First of all, no woman expects a man to submit to her.
Are you sure?
Women want a man who has proven that he can lead you.
Really?
Most of us, we want to follow. But before we can give you that, we can give ourselves a way to follow your lead, we must know where the hell you're going.
The 21st century woman is domineering.
No, we are not.
Too domineering.
We are not domineering. And what you're missing is that those standards that she has set, it is achievable. If she wants a man who makes more money than her, who says she's not entitled to have that? She men also want women who have a set. You want a woman with big breasts, small breasts. You have your own criteria and, specs. I'm moving in specs. Right? The same way women too have the things you're looking for. Someone will say, I want a man who, makes more money than me and everything else doesn't matter. Because she probably has a genuine reason why the money is a problem. Gabrielle Union was on air about 4 years ago and she said she cheated on her ex-husband. She said she cheated because she was funding the home. And so she cheated. The way men came for her. And then about 2 weeks ago, she was in another interview and someone asked her, and then she said she and Dwayne is 50-50. You see, because of her previous experience, the man not being up to par, and she having to cheat because she was looking for something to hold on to, now she's found someone who she's able to split bills with 50-50, and she's okay. So the standards that corporate women are looking for are achievable. But however,
the standards are there's an ego element buried in those
that's
standards.
where I'm going. Men get intimidated.
No.
Oh yes.
So by the success of women,
men get intimidated.
Absolutely, guys.
They
Please
think
let us know in the comments.
By their success. How?
No.
How?
Hey.
How? No.
Oh
it's
my goodness.
No, you guys have proven. You see, everything is by statistics. Over the time, you guys have proven how absolute power corrupts you behaviorally. Until a woman assumes position.
You've not seen a woman in love.
Oh.
I have seen corporate, like serious women in big positions, positions of power, fall for someone I would call a persona non grata.
And it's because of orgasm.
And they are able
it's because of orgasm. Apart from orgasm, there is no value
see how
the person
simple,
brings to the table to the woman. It's because of orgasm. If you've seen a corporate lady who is far financially endowed by a gentleman, what you call a low lifer, and has fallen giddy. Apart from the sex bit of it, there is nothing that drives that person to the.
That is what goes to prove how you men view us women, especially women who are good for themselves. You know.
How do we view you? How do you think we view?
You have everything else, so we don't need you. Men want to be needed. You know. A man feels like he's a man if he's providing, if he's caring, if he's protecting.
But that's the African man.
Exactly.
It doesn't happen anywhere else.
So when they meet a woman who is self-sufficient, they get confused. Like, what do I do? How do I fit in? How the person doesn't need me.
I bring dick to the table.
You bring dick.
Yes.
And now, you see? So it is either being needed or dick. But it's not that simple. Sometimes you just need to exhibit that.
What else do you want us to bring?
Your ability to lead.
That's what you want.
Your vision. How what's it called? That friendship, seeing past the woman's wealth, seeing past the woman's status of power, seeing past all that and seeing the woman that she is. Women, I do not know any woman who wants to be
sex toys
independent. We don't want to be, we really do not want to be.
We know that you play hard on the outside, but you get to your closet and cry.
We have to be.
They get to their closet and they cry. Like they play hard on the outside, independent. I like the woman I'm going to be. No man.
You don't have to do that.
They go to their closet and they are.
This is how they do it.
Hey.
You can.
We don't do that.
They cry. You see the number of career women that cry in their closet because you see. It's
because the men who come into their lives are intimidated by who they are and do not exhibit. You see, for a man to, Charlie.
How easy is it for a career woman to adopt or start using a sex toy?
Oh, so easy. Because first of all, because of the career, we need time for dating, sir. Like you are back and forth, you're moving, you're chasing the bag, you know. So dating requires time, spending quality time with a person, returning texts, chatting, all that. So because she does not have the time, and a woman got needs, we have needs. And it's not only men who get erect as and when. We need, our juices need to be flowing in the right directions, as once in a while. So if you do not have a man who can be doing those things
how many times once in a while are you talking about?
At least once a week, dear. A woman needs to feel alive.
Once a week?
At least.
Yeah.
At least. Once a week. The way you guys are always up in the morning, I think women, it's not as serious as you guys, but So if she realizes
no, but when we get up in the morning, it's just it has nothing to do.
Oh, but if you have a woman, if you have access to a woman, you guys, you want a nut.
No. Don't mistake. It's the sole reason why you think you can always try. You know what intimidates ladies about guys also? A lady who knows they can't use sex as a bait to get you to do what they want. Ladies hate that thing. They know. So when they see that a man cannot be intimidated by sex, what bubuno? Because they feel say, yewe mami, yewe onya, okay, anadu yebeshe. If you have a guy who doesn't care, no matter the sharpness of a blade, it can never cut it. No matter how you guys employ dildos, kakumbes, and all that, because now even our production guys come, if you give it to these ladies, they go do the lens. I swear. My career women now in the ego. I'm the sex.
First of all, who hurt you?
Who hurt you? No. We are that act of love making you. We can have sex. That's what I'm saying. We are not even talking about sex because sex to men is the end product. We don't even need to love you. For sex or men to sex, we don't even love you. All we need is a place. That's sex to men. I love making.
Venue and vagina.
Venue. V square.
Venue and vagina. That's all.
Regardless of what you guys are saying.
But then what is the love making? There's science. That's why I say intercourse. It's a science. It has a little bit of physics, chemistry, biology in there. All these connect mentally, emotionally, and then it all brings life.
Something that a dildo.
That is love making. And dildo
can
is like
never.
Dildo is like a non-romantic.
If a woman does not have access to all that, that you don't need a man to have it. If you don't have a man who will do all the sciences and the biology with you, and you have something you can buy for 250 cedis and pleasure yourself, what are you talking about?
So, but
you can touch your own breast and insert the thing and come. I mean, well, it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so please, how do you mourn dildos? Oh, dildo. Oh, dildo.
Vibrator.
Listen, if you're a woman watching this,
you know the fun that comes with morning the guy you are the actress.
This is me.
Oh, thank you, vibrator. Forever and a day more.
Women, this is me empowering you to get a vibrator. Get yourself a vibrator. One, try it, because you never know when that man might put some shit on you, and you might need to get users.
Don't risk it. This new craze of vibrator on the rise. Well, if you want, if you have multiple sexual partners, there is that one that is always crazy. You want to have that movie with. That's fine. But if you have prospects, you are prospecting with that lady over there and all that, and to get to a time, conversation around your chemistry sex will be the least on the priority list. You are thinking about joint account, you are thinking about the next project. You might even be in the same room and for months. You have gone months with that sex. So if you introduce her to any sexually hyperactive act, and it gets to a point where you guys, and now that she's bringing issue of say untimi nko me to say the first adventurous with her say afia school fees na ye be so ya ma me babu say don't risk it. Don't introduce your ladies to lifestyle.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's a true sad time now. Who person focusing on a Juma project near then she wants to come. You know, so she uses
want to take care of the house. You want to come.
Because you're taking care of the house, you shouldn't come.
Hey.
What are you saying? Because there's bills to pay, you shouldn't come.
You should. Unless I wouldn't fault any lady. Unless the only pardonable one is when the lady is hormonally sexually hyperactive. It's hormonal. So those have to open up about, because libido what they say it's different. But there's a difference between you introduce her to a certain lifestyle you can't keep. Now after baby reality now but say a massive and from until that and you can't keep up. You have introduced her to a certain lifestyle.
Feel free to try it with your partners, ladies.
On this note, we'll wrap up. Me, I'm on the fence. Okay, but people say no, don't introduce any lady. Don't introduce any lady to vibrators and dildos and rabbit and lipstick or whatever.
You know, there's one you can keep in your purse, a tiny little purse, tiny as this one.
What the day?
Okay, right office bathroom, and now they're zig.
So like, okay, washing.
Mommy and Pong.
But that be me so. And you give number. My name is so. Ben and Patchoy. My name Ben.
Hello, Gabriel.
Kajes no mamba.
Kajes no mamba. Why? Thank you so much for sticking with us.